a little bit from now on, as they are now positioning Blacklist International with Edward and Wise. In good Sanford pops the dragon form. There's a fair dare strike as well, very earlier on, but the turtle is secured by Wise. However, he pays for his life. And Blacklist International will get something available there. Super Red
just stole
steals a crab. And now Yawi gonna be stunned up and will be taking a lot of damage. In comes the Farsa with the ultimate and the stun. Wise is low and he goes down. That's gonna be 2 kills for Echo in the first 4 minutes of the game. Very advantageous for Kautizi, who's now positioning himself into the turtle.
You know, again, we've been talking a lot. Sanford, he should be fine.
Should be, or is he? Oh, my Venus is waiting. After the snag, Sanford is gonna be alive. Kautizi secures the turtle. Edward is not gonna be reaching.
Tanks a lot, works pretty well. You get that survivability. You're pretty finicky as on top of it. So, going back to it though, Yawi might be in trouble.
Are be in trouble indeed, as Edward and Oh My Venus is gone upon. Gonna be able to kill out the Valir this time. Sanji pops the fair, there's like scouts out Edward, and this is gonna be good for Blacklist as it is. The turtle timing in a few seconds from now. It spawns now. Kautizi might find an angle, just popping the Thorn Rose at this point. Sanford scouting Wise, pops the ultimate.
Ooh.
Double snag coming out from Oh My Venus. Kautizi goes in, but the turtle belongs to Wise, and he's gonna be gunning down Kautizi. Bumping into that and pops the ultimate just to get out. It's gonna be safe for now. Final Slash not gonna connect. Even some of those Vengeance pops, as Kautizi is masterful with the Thorn Rose.
Usually if you're 0-2 and 0, you wouldn't really go for the engage as much, but now Wise has had the best moment of his life right now, as he's taken a lot of turtles, but the craftiness is right there at the same way. And Kautizi actually almost dying.
Almost dying, but Wise might be in trouble. The Fram is ultimate in time. Wise is gonna survive with a little bit of Benny without a favor to finish it up. Wants to go up to UA. Actually, BMI's out. Oh My Venus left, but 3 men. Let him speed. Just get out of there. Edward does have the Final Slash this time. Kautizi, my god. Look at him go, dodging everything. Edward will go. The flicker gets out and takes out Kautizi, but will be punished. It comes Yue with a stolen feather there strike. Yawi going down. Double kill. Making a triple for Yue. As Blacklist International just has the right ultimate usage.
One extended team fight after another. We actually managed to see, Echo started it off strong.
Lead, and everything that kind of fell into place there, especially with Yue making those plays, this could just go over to the hands of Blacklist International.
Yep. Lord low, about 30%. Kautizi gonna be snagged. In comes the drive from Yue, but Kautizi gets the Lord anyways. Up deep, Sanford is gonna dive into the backlines of Blacklist and will be punished because of that. All the while, Final Slash connects to the Yawi. Flicker out. Still being chased down by Edward at this point. Kautizi on the right side. Nice push coming up from Yawi. And Kautizi still get damage. Just wants to be in bad cutie. Yue gonna be gone down. Kautizi, with all of those slashes and the punctures, will deal the damage. Edward gonna be chasing down Yawi. Yawi goes down. Thorn Rose next to the 2. Wise is back in action. Kautizi doesn't have a dash. Will have it eventually. Will now have a follow-up.
He got knocked off by the Lord skill, and automatically, even when Kautizi was actually away from the fight, in which he's actually closing in now, he was able to get the Lord, but still,
Edward baited into that spot.
And as the game goes on, we're going to see it more and more, especially with the way this lineup for Blacklist International works. And now their job is to just hold down the mid lane.
Sanford connects to Oh My Venus. Oh My Venus goes down very early on. He wants to go for more, but he had to jump backwards as Yue is going to be threatening for KO. Kautizi actually steals on the orange buff. Will use the minion to get out with a free puncture stack. And he's now...
Well, now it starts here because already Echo, comfortable lead. They did grab that first Lord. And with this dance started up.
Wise jumping in. Sanji has to commit the flicker. Already Kautizi can be stunned up, but will dodge with the Thorn Rose. You see Wise picking up the Winter Truncheon and ready with the ultimate. Almost unlimited now. Not popping out. Conceal play coming up from Blacklist International towards the left. But they're going to be stopped by the Steering Torrent. It comes Yue with the damage up to Yawi. Kautizi onto the back lines. But look at that. The Final Slash connects up to 2. Sanford still wants to fight. Sustains himself. Does have the Dragon form. Now be able to survive. Kautizi low, but pops the Thorn Rose. It's going to be safe for now. Oh My Venus left. The battlements of Echo. But the rest of Blacklist International are controlling the Lord. It seems like the dance is going to favor Blacklist as Kautizi is very low. The Lord going to be in favor of Wise. Sanford so low. They'll be taken up by Yue this time. The stack out to Sanji, and he goes down as well. Kautizi wants to stay in the purple buff against Wise. On the other side, Beniguni versus Edward. It's going to be the Claw to win it. Yue going to chase him down. Does the damage. Connects it to you and he takes him out. Double kill for Benny Cutie.
And took dominance of that area. They got all the resources they needed out from Echo, and then they just dominated that whole space.
Oh, look at that. Yawi gonna be pulled in after the flicker. He goes down. Now, RTC wants to make something happen out of this. Going for the damage as well. Benny Cutie with a blazing duet, and now they take out Yue. Oh, my Fuse is gonna be safe for now. Benny Cutie is low. Weiss is chasing on him. Can he look? No. The sprint is gonna save Benny Cutie for now as the explosion.
But Carl Teasy is going to be working his best to at least contest this and the rest of the team here as they go and slow things down. Benny Cutie is down.
Final slash again, connects out to Yawi. It might go down, no flicker for him, and he goes down indeed. Yue now gonna be moved low. Sanford onto the backlist, connecting onto two, but the crowd is gonna be popped. Carl Teasy is here. Did he damage slow Benny Cutie? Super Red goes down, but Weiss still takes the Lord. He is gonna be very low this time, gonna be chased down by Carl Teasy. Can he use that puncture, that extra puncture? Not gonna be enough. Meanwhile, Oh My Venus gonna be running away from Sanford. Benny Cutie suddenly is here. Takes out Oh My Venus. And that's a bonus coming out from Echo. But they do lose on the retry battle. This means the Blacklist International will stay alive for a little bit longer.
So, as I was saying, Benny Cutie was down bot. He made his way in terms of objectives. Blacklist International is doing a bit better on controlling those areas. So Echo might have the firepower. They might have this minor lead. But they've got to be able to play around the lead that they have. Carl Teasy, though.
From Blacklist International, Carl Teasy does have the dash, but on the backlines, that is going to be Benny Cutie and the rest of the gang. Sanford is going to pop the ultimate from his Cult Altar. Going to be coming in as well. Petrify got accepted free, and they drop the damage. Who is low, as well as Super Red, but they're now running away. It comes Sanji with the flicker, takes out Super Red, while Carl Teasy makes quick work on Oh My Venus. Yawi going to be isolating Edward. Fireballs up, and who would have thought that a Valir can actually take out an Arnott? Or will it be the case? Oh, Edward with the outplay. Yawi goes down, but that's enough time as Echo. A classic play. Straight into the base to take game one.
Patience, ladies and gentlemen. All you need is a little bit more time. We were actually concerned on how this is about teams. As we take a look at the lineups here, there were a lot of magic damage from the first 3 picks that was brought about by Blacklist International. Meanwhile, Echo really relied on that Claude from the early portions of the game. Give as much space as possible. I mean, we haven't really seen a lot of news in like the first 5 minutes of the fight that Blacklist International couldn't really, you know, handle. And this is one of the key players of this game. It usually give more vision and information to eliminate the ticking time bombs and for, you know, Blacklist to not see anyone because Yawi's all that they're going to be seeing. But so far, Weiss
going to be popping the ultimate this time. It's going to be Carl Teasy going down. And that's the first one for Blacklist International. Yawi low. Weiss connects with the taunt. And that's a double kill for Yue. Great skill usage coming out from Blacklist International.
You see what I mean? It's the...
You know what Yawi has been doing here has somewhat benefited the rest of the members of Blacklist International because they know where the rest of the members are going. So now, because of the scaling that they're getting from those first 2 kills, they've also managed to secure the turtle and also got Yawi in the process.
Venus is going to be caught here. Will be bursted down easily with a Farce as well as the Lapu Lapu. But in comes Yue with his ultimate. It's going to be the Feather Strike, copied by Yue this time, poking Carl Teasy. And that
notice just how aggressive Yawi's being here, especially just in the mid lane. So he's pretty confident on the Hilda, but let's see.
Yawi caught once again. There's the damage from the copied Feather Strike, and even Carl Teasy is going to pull back. That's 2 kills going for a Blacklist. Edward will not hit onto Sanji. Sanford still wants to fight this. Will take out on my Venus. Transfers onto Edward. Great usage of skills from Sanford. Low is the Arlot, but he will survive. Gets into the backlines. Even taking out Sanford. Great usage of the Vengeance from Edward, and that's Turtle taken by Weiss.
He would really have to assist here onto the top side.
Well, I'm just going to say it again, right? The Hilda, she's difficult to pick into a Diggy, right? We saw that based on the stats. And that's kind of what we're seeing here unfold in this game. So they are putting some pressure here, though.
Well, they do transfer up top, and they take out Super Red.
All of the skills, taking it all in like a sponge. But so far, Sanford already using the Bravest Fighter, and the turtle hasn't been committed just yet.
Oh, they're going to be tanking through. Sanford is low, going to be stunned up with the final slash and pulled back with the reverse time. Sanford figures out he's safe. And in comes Kautizi, but now he's in trouble. It's gonna be taken out sooner now from Blacklist International. Weiss with the kill. And that's Echo just falling into the trap of Blacklist International. Concealed play coming out from Yawi this time. UM might receive this. Gonna be countered easily. Sanji popping the ultimate too early this time. No contention onto Weiss. Edward actually zoning them out. Sanji might be trouble. What a final slash coming up from Edward, setting up for a kill. And now they want to go for Yawi once again. And they do have the damage. Mega kill for UA. But Weiss just takes everything that he wants.
Objectives, kills, you guys name it. And that 7th minute, Blacklist International has managed to take it all. It was also because of the goal discrepancy that displayed by another taunt.
Wow, that was like an alley-oop.
Ooh!
Serving up members on a platter.
Disconnected.
Yeah, they were just having some sort of doubts into if they would actually go for the Lord or if they would just try to initiate and fight back, but it seems like now is the time.
Weiss is very tanky and Kautizi is falling low. The orange buff secured by Kautizi. And now, terrified Yawi will have to back down for now. To face up against Blacklist International, he saves his team. Echo will still have to deal with this, but Sanji and Benny, they do want the damage this time. Benny could be the true damage. Yawi falls low, will be taken out. Super Red teleports in. Edward wants to find an angle this time, and this means that Echo will have to tuck themselves behind their turrets.
Well, right now they've got to defend this. They should be able to handle this pretty well.
Okay, Kautizi gonna be caught by Edward's initiation once again. Sanji from the backlines. In fact, Kautizi goes down still. And now Sanford is in trouble. Will be taken out by Yue. Godlike is the Farsa. Oh, actually, the Valentina coming out from Yue in Farsa form. Zoning out Sanji as well. Yawi and Benny Cutie will not have enough to defend. Edward jumps in. Wants to take Benny. In fact, he gets it. Super Red with the damage. Blacklist International will just scale straight into the base.
Charging. Straight on. Go 1-1. Let us take a look at the extra statistics that will be given to us right here on your screens, and you could actually take a look at how much of a one-sided game this has been for the side of the Agents. It really boiled down into the early game side of the Orcas, but because of the extra flavor that was given here by Blacklist International, the X factor being Edward with a 3-0 and 8 KDA.
Available once again for Blacklist International, and like you guys said, Echo needs time. They need quite a bit of time actually to get to where they need to be. But now, first turtle of the game, the battle ensues.
Oh, Edward just picking up Simon Kautizi. Gets the turtle from the left side from a long distance. The White's gonna be snagged by Yawi and eventually taken out by Echo. And in comes Sanji with a flicker. Feather Air Strike connects up to Edward. And now by Venus as well. Yawi, can he take him out? My Venus escapes. But the two other members of Blacklist won't. Yawi still threatening for this.
First, he was hanging out with his friends. Next, he was already taking out the turtle. An incredible showcase of play and another I am offended play. But it seems like Super Red's still alive.
Our thievery is there.
Yeah, that was
very for them because of Echo. Getting the first 3 kills of this matchup is really not going there for them so far. But Sanford is going to be surrounded. And with that, Blacklist
might actually just allow them to get this turtle, but what we just witnessed, right? Kautizi gonna get in zone here.
Oh, the damage. Yue goes down. Kautizi has a level advantage this time, but will be poked out. He gets to the turtle. Retribution goes to Weiss as Kautizi pops it way too early.
Here on the top side, and Blacklist International taking note of this, already establishing 4.
Yawi catches 2 with the Thorn Rose. Puts Super Red low. Kautizi chases him. It's coming, comes the ultimate. The Tornapart member take a 1. In fact, there will be a trade-off. Roam for Rome, but a turret falls
here. Just kind of annoying and whittling down Edward is proving to work really well against his Arlot.
Yeah, it actually attracts the attention of 3 members of Blacklist as Kautizi works onto the turtle. It'll be Edward jumping in. Even through the Radiant Armor, is taking a lot of damage from Sanford. Goes in, pops the ultimate once again. Kautizi takes the turtle. And in comes Yawi, will not connect with the ultimate, but still stuns Edward. Still sustaining through. Surviving for now. But Sanji finishes him off. They have to recall back now, but they...
For the side of Echo with those extra items, Blacklist International's Wise needed to just go back, and because of the lack of damage that they possess, now Echo wants to go for the purple.
Oh, in comes the Divine Judgment of Sanford, but Sanford very tanky. Wise wants to be there, but Yawi with the ultimate connects onto Wise. -1 for Blacklist International, and their own ultimates are not working towards their favor. Edward missing the final slash, and Oh My Venus just not snagging the right target means that they will not have any kill. Oh My Venus actually stuck in a hard place right now. Yawi will not be able to stun him up.
Items to back up their damage, but hoping that their early game scaling is going to be enough here. Wise makes a move.
Sanford also makes his own move as Kaltisi is 2 levels ahead of Wise, being poked down. Lord belongs to Kaltisi. This time Wise is low. Sanji with the ultimate. Wise super low, will be taken out by Sanji this time, as 2 people dropped. Sanford 4.
All because of the anchor of offense, Yawi from the side of the Orcas.
Oh my goodness. Connects up to Oh My Venus. Already committing the flicker. Still goes down. Yawi once more. Super red.
Waiting, top side, looking for a moment for them to get the Divine Judgment off. But, you know, no one's going to be there for them. So they might look for a sandwich play here. But Sanji and Yawi also have their own plans here.
They know for sure. They know where Super Red is. And they are actually making the beeline towards the Brody, and they take him out. That is a massive takedown from Echo. It feels like they want more. The rest of Blacklist International will have to
lead, and Blacklist just needs to defend at this point. They have enough wave clear, but do they have enough damage and defense to take control of the situation?
Well, they're going to have to deal with this as Lord marches top side. Conceal play going to be committed here.
Yep. No avail so far, but they do want to go for Sanford, but they still lose their turret up top. Connects up to 3, and there's a better with the flicker as well. Final slash will not stop Echo, even when it connects to 3. They want to go for the base this time. They're trickling it down. Defense from Blacklist International will not be enough as Echo takes the series once again.
Loud and proud, they defy for the Orcas defeating Blacklist International. Let us take a look at the itemizations and how the lineups have gone here. We were actually expecting Blacklist International, because of that Brody pick, to have at least an edge in the early portions of the game. But because of the fact that there's a lot of damage, just a lot of, or an abundance of skills here for the rest of the members of Echo, there was nothing that Blacklist International could do. And the MVP of game number 3